NFC East.
Oh yeah, my fucking predictions for this were interesting.
We
Yeah, same.
all of ours were atrocious last year, but so was this division. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our NFL
Yo, do you like
record
1%
predictions.
milk or 2% milk?
I like whole.
My family buys skim.
Like, just give me the whole fucking thing. Like,
Oh, ban him. Shadow ban him.
Shadow Ban.
Jimmy, what do you like?
Depends.
We're
From
not
drinking
talking about milk right now because what the heck is going
Hold on,
on?
Brenden. Hold on. Help me answering this question. From drinking milk, I like 2%.
Facts.
If I'm using milk in my coffee, it's whole.
Facts. But I like cream in my milk, like pumpkin spice or French vanilla.
Chocolate's the king.
That's just
Chocolate milk is the king.
What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports. Hopefully not getting interrupted by milk this time. And welcome back to our NFL record predictions. Today we are doing the NFC East division, being the Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, and the Washington football team. If you missed any of our videos prior to this, please check them out. We did the entire AFC and we did the NFC East, NFC North and South. I am being joined once again by the whole squad here. We got Jimmy, we got Isaiah, and we got Steven, and we are ready to give you our records for each of the 4 NFC East teams. Ready? Let's get to it. Alright, we're going to start off with the Giants. Alright, I actually have them having a decent start. I have them beating the Broncos, beating the football team, and then beating the Falcons, but then they snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. They lose to this. I'm sorry. They lose to this.
no, we're not. No.
I wish you would have saw my reaction.
No. Absolutely not. Cut.
He said, snap back to gravity, bro.
Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke me so bad. Mom spaghetti. Jeez, yo, we're not cut out for this.
Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles.
What?
Oh, wait, nah, you're talking about the Thanksgiving shit.
I don't think it's that. I got beans,
in a
greens,
burger.
It's spaghetti, bro.
lettuce, tomato, pickle.
Nigga was at McDonald's.
It's ordering a burger.
I was making a burger, bro. I love burgers.
The burger wrap. The New Jets, I have them going a 3-0 start, being the Broncos, being the football team, and being the Falcons. But then they, revert or go on a little bit of a down spiral. I have them losing to the Saints, losing to the Cowboys, then losing to the Rams. But I have them being the Panthers, but then losing to the Chiefs, and then losing to the Raiders. And then after bye, I think they're going to lose to the Buccaneers, then lose to the Eagles. But then they're going to beat the Dolphins, a little upset for them. But then lose to the Chargers, then they're gonna beat the Cowboys and beat the Eagles, then lose to the Bears, but that final week they're gonna beat the football team, sweeping them. And I have them going pretty good for them, 8-9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I have them in a similar ballpark. I have them starting off being the Broncos, but then they lose to the football team, but then they beat the Falcons, they beat the Saints, but then they lose to the Cowboys, lose to the Rams, but then they beat the Panthers, but then they lose to the Chiefs, but then they beat the Raiders. But I have them being the Bucks, being the Eagles, but then they lose to the Dolphins, lose to the Chargers. And I have them being the Cowboys. And I have them being the Eagles once again. Then I have them losing to the Bears, and then I have them being the football team, having them finish off the season with a 10-7 record. I think they got a little bit better this offseason.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Um,
But I mean, They have a few weaknesses, but there's maybe one or two, like, question marks.
One of them's named Daniel Jones.
I'm just, I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. But
That's him confirming it.
I'm just saying, I look over there and there's some questions.
All right. Just like Brenden, first 3 weeks have the Giants being the Broncos, Washington football team, the Falcons. But they're gonna lose to the Saints, lose to the Cowboys, lose to the Rams, but beat the Panthers. Week 8 versus the Chiefs, and you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna lose. The Chiefs gonna beat them. They're gonna lose to the Raiders. The bye week, lose to the Buccaneers. Beat the Eagles, lose to the Dolphins, lose to the Chargers, lose to the Cowboys, lose to the Eagles, lose to the Bears, and finally beat the Washington football team in Week 18 for a record of 6-11.
It's a bit on the lower side. They definitely wouldn't want that. But I mean, hey, maybe that puts them in position to find an exclamation point instead of a question mark. All right, so for my Giants predictions, I have them starting out with a win against the Broncos, but then losing to the football team, but then getting 2 straight wins against the Falcons and the Saints, but dropping that first game to the Cowboys, also losing to the Rams, Panthers, and Chiefs. So 4-game skid there, not very good. But they are going to match that with a 4-game win streak, beating the Raiders, beating the Bucks, beating the Eagles, and beating the Dolphins, beating the Buccaneers there, Just why not, man? I'm telling you. Sometimes you just got to bet on shit like that. But then their 4-game winning streak ends to the Chargers. They beat the Cowboys, though, in their second matchup, but then lose to the Eagles, lose to the Bears because they're the Giants, and it's the end of the year, they get. But then they finish the season with a win to give them a record of 9-8. So, I mean, I think that I definitely think the Giants are a good team, but their division is kind of not stacked, but just filled with teams of similar caliber. So it's a good game every time they play each other. That's half their schedule. Also, you got Daniel Jones, who's very confusing. He looks good, and then he looks bad. I don't know what's going on there. They do have a pretty good defense, though. So 9-8 is better than what they've done in a while. Shout out to the G-men.
4 games skid in a row. Call it Skid Row.
Bye.
The Washington football team.
The football team.
Still the football team.
They're narrowing it down, though, right?
I think they don't they have a name, but they just aren't.
Yeah, they haven't announced it yet, so I guess we'll see. But okay, for my Washington football team predictions, I have them starting out 2-0 with wins over the Chargers and Giants, but then losing to the Bills, beating the Falcons, losing to the Saints, losing to the Chiefs, beating the Packers, big win there. Losing to the Broncos, losing to the Bucks, beating the Panthers, beating the Seahawks, another big win. Jesus Christ. Losing to the Raiders, though, because, they just beat the Seahawks, so that's how that works. Also losing to the Cowboys, beating the Eagles, losing to the Cowboys again, so they actually get swept by the Cowboys. Not good. They beat the Eagles, but then finish out the season with a loss to the Giants, going 8-9. I think the football team is just kind of, obviously it's 1 game apart. I think they're like the Giants, but I think they're a little worse. They have a harder schedule, too.
So I made my picks for this team. Yeah, it's not totally wrong. I think they might steal 2 of the wins, but I'm going to stick to what I have. And I have them losing.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have them losing the whole
You are the most. The way you phrase. The way you phrase your shit, bro, is so fucking Ed. The way you phrase your shit, bro, is so fucking Ed.
God.
I'm losing all the games.
You have them losing what?
All the games.
Why didn't you finish?
Wait, what?
You just have them losing? You have them 0-17? The Washington football team?
Yep.
Redo
In
it.
2021?
He said redo it.
Oh,
What?
what?
Then it's gonna be true then. Then
Okay, listen, I'm not gonna harp on him too much because I'm gonna keep it real. Mine
Dude,
isn't that much better. It's better, but like it's not like
Yo, do you watch
What?
Taylor Heineke carve up them Bucks?
Bro.
I did, bro.
He was
I
out
did.
here.
Bro,
And now they
like-
got Fitzmagic,
Chase,
right?
yeah, Chase Young's in his
Yeah.
second year. They still got bowlers
got a
on
squad
defense,
down.
Okay,
bro.
only games they can actually win is in this division against the Giants.
Bro, they won the
Two
Two
division
against
last
the
year.
Broncos.
They beat us last year.
Yeah.
That's true. They did beat
We
us
all know
last
how
year.
bad we were.
Bro, Terry McLaurin with freaking and Gibson in the back.
But 0-17, like damn.
I mean, okay, like
They're the
yeah.
Lions. They're the Bengals. They're worse than them.
Nah, come on, bro.
They're the
That's
they're worse than
crazy.
the
That's
Texans,
crazy.
right?
That's crazy.
I just didn't expect that. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's Ascent Sports, baby.
It
love
is,
it.
yeah.
Shoot them fucking ratings up.
All right, Steven, let's hear your football team prediction.
All right, well, like I said, it's not as bad as Jimmy. It's not, but like it's worse.
Losing.
It's worse. Yeah, loot, bro.
Lose.
Bro, I'll never. Jimmy, the way Jimmy phrases stuff is just fucking amazing. All right.
Gotta love Jimmy.
Anyway, like I said, not as bad as Jimmy, but definitely worse than you guys. So I have them starting off losing to the Chargers. Then I have them beating the Giants. Then I have them losing to the Bills, losing to the Falcons, losing to the Saints, losing to the Chiefs, losing to the Packers, losing to the Broncos, losing to the Bucks, losing to the Panthers. But then this is where shit starts to get spicy. You know, they beat the Seahawks, but then they lose to the Raiders, and they beat the Cowboys, but then they lose to the Eagles, lose to the Cowboys, and then they finish off the season beating the Eagles, setting them up for a record of 4-13.
Jeez.
Jeez, oh man, bro.
Bro, where is the Washington love?
Bro, it's okay. I like Taylor Heineke. I fuck with that, bro. I
I
love
think
those kinds of
Fitzpatrick
stories.
is starting.
Yeah,
If you look at the rest of the team, not that good.
I disagree.
I got McLaurin.
Strong,
That
though.
was your guy last year.
Yeah.
And they got Chase.
Let's see the Washington football team love here for my record. I have them starting off week 1 beating the Chargers, but then losing to the Giants and then the Bills. But then I have them beating the Falcons, then beating the Saints, but then losing to the Chiefs and then losing to the Packers. But then I have them beating the Buccaneers and off the bye week having a huge upset, getting their revenge from the playoffs. I have them beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But then after I have them losing to the Panthers, I have them then beating the Seahawks. Then I have them beating the Raiders, but then losing to the Cowboys. But then beating the Eagles, beating the Cowboys, beating the Eagles again, and then losing to the Giants, finishing 10-7.
Ooh.
Really?
The
pretty good.
Washington football team.
I mean, yeah. I don't know, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. Y'all are about to be fucking weak at my Eagles record.
Oh.
Yeah. Should we do that next? Should we do that next?
Yeah, we're off the
Okay.
Eagles. Go ahead, Brendan.
Okay. So the Philadelphia Eagles,
Actually, mine's not that bad.
Nah, mine's bad.
I have them start losing to the Falcons, losing to the Niners, losing to the Cowboys, losing to the Chiefs, losing to the Panthers, losing to the Buccaneers, losing to the Raiders. Then I have the Eagles beating the Lions, but then losing to the Chargers, then losing to the Broncos, then losing to the Saints, then beating the Giants, but then losing to the Jets. Off the bye week, losing to the football team, losing to the Giants, losing to the football team again, but getting one last win against the Cowboys. Final game of the season, I have the Eagles 3-14.
Well,
Oof.
I'll keep mine simple. For my Eagles, I have them being the 49ers in week 2, and I have them being the football team in week 15, setting them up for a record of 2-15.
Oof.
No love for the city of brotherly love.
Alright, I have losing to the Falcons, losing to the 49ers, losing to the Cowboys, losing to the Chiefs. But the Eagles going to beat the Panthers, and lose to Tampa, lose to the Raiders, lose to the Lions, lose to the Chiefs, beat the Broncos, lose to the Saints, lose to the Giants, beat the Jets, beat the Washington football team, beat the Giants, beat the Washington football team, and lose to the Cowboys for a record of 6-11.
Hey.
Wow.
I actually, well, I won't spoil it, but you'll see. So, my Eagles predictions, I have them beating the Falcons, but then losing to the 49ers, losing to the Cowboys, losing to the Chiefs, but then beating the Panthers, losing to the Bucks, and then beating the Raiders and Lions, losing to the Chargers, beating the Broncos, losing to the Saints, losing to the Giants, losing to the Jets. Oof. Losing to the football team. They got to go into a bye week after that. But it doesn't get any better. They lose to the football team. And then they beat the Giants. Just to, fuck with them late in the season. And then they lose out. They lose to the football team and the Cowboys to get a record of 6-11. Not a very good team out there in Philadelphia.
Not a good team at all.
I mean, it can get better. They had to reset. Start feeding themselves after that. What do you call it, Steven? The
Super Bowl hangover.
The Super Bowl hangover.
They've had the longest.
Over it.
They're still in it. They're still in it.
All right.
Well, how about them Cowboys?
The
I'll start us off. Ladies and gentlemen,
Your captain speaking.
I'm just gonna do it again.
From Havana, Cuba, and we will be landing in Seoul, South Korea.
No, we're not doing this.
That's not the Cold War.
What?
Why else would you be fucking flying from Cuba? It's the Cold War.
Where did that come from? From the captain?
I don't know. Ask him.
Because he said, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't, and I just took over and said, this is your captain.
Yeah, now we're in the Cold War.
Back in the 80s, bro.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, I am once again just fucking falling for the Dallas Cowboys. I have them starting out losing their first two games to the Bucks and Chargers, but then beating the Eagles, beating the Panthers, beating the Giants, losing to the Patriots, coming off their bye week, and then beating the Vikings, but then losing to the Broncos, beating the Falcons again. Speaking of that, remember when they that fucking onside kick?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's tough.
Only to the Falcons.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff right there. I have them losing to the Chiefs, but then beating the Raiders, losing to the Saints, beating the football team, losing to the Giants, and then beating the football team, beating the Cardinals, beating the Eagles to get a record of 10-7. 10 wins for the Cowboys. Like, bro, it's gotta work. Like, we're getting Dak back. Yeah, he's had some injuries in the preseason. Like, who knows if he's fucked or what? But like, if he's not, then this is it. Like, they've been doing this shit for forever. Everyone on their team is on like their fucking second and third contract. Like, it's crazy. Besides like CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, everyone else has been there for like 10 years. Even Dak and Zeke, like, it's like their 6th, 7th year. They're old. They're old as hell.
Nah, bro, like, because my record's worse, so you're chilling.
Oh, yeah. Figured.
What?
Go ahead, Jimbo. I said I figured.
Why?
Because you hate the Cowboys.
I don't hate the Cowboys.
Steven, are you really gonna do this?
Yes, I'm a realist, and I've been right every season.
Okay, you're a realist. You really see the Cowboys. Like,
I do.
You see them realer
and you're out here every year. Oh, the Cowboys 11-5, 12-4.
I'm just Steven, you don't like the Cowboys. Like, what's the problem?
I know it's not. No. You see, you keep going back to that. You every year fucking stroke their ball sack.
How is this on me? Oh my! I'm not stroking their ball sack. I'm just fucking 10 wins. Go ahead. Like, If not, though, it's the Cowboys. Like, it always happens.
Damn. Bro, they suck. When are you going to understand this?
Bro, all I was saying was fucking
They haven't
figure.
won a Super Bowl since before you were born.
Steven, you don't like the Cowboys.
Isaiah, I'm speaking facts, though.
You are? Congrats.
So week 1, I have them losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're gonna lose to the Chargers. Then the Cowboys are gonna beat Eagles, Panthers, Giants, and Patriots. For week 8, they're gonna lose to the Vikings. Week 9 and 10, they're gonna beat the Broncos and the Falcons. Week 11, they're gonna lose to the Chiefs. Week 12, they're going to lose to the Raiders in an upset win. Loss. Then they're going to lose to the Saints. The Washington football team beat the Giants. Beat the Washington football team. Beat the Cardinals. And beat the Eagles for a record of 11-6.
You're fucking high.
Yes, I didn't. I wasn't like that. I just got, 10 wins flat.
11, so.
They're fully capable of, being good. It's just they're the Cowboys. Right, Steven?
They're the Cowboys.
Get 'em.
Same shit
Hit him
every
with
year.
them. Hit him with this 0-17.
Losing.
No bullshit. Lose. No bullshit. My record's actually not that much worse than your guys's, but all right, here we go. So I've been starting off losing to the Bucks, losing to the Chargers, but then they beat the Eagles, but then they lose to the Panthers, but then they beat the Giants, then they lose to the Patriots, but then they beat the Vikings, then they lose to the Broncos, but then they beat the Falcons, then they lose to the Chiefs, and then they beat the Raiders, they beat the Saints, then they lose to the football team, lose to the Giants, then they beat the football team, then they lose to the Cardinals, and then they beat the Eagles, setting them up for a record of 8-9.
It's not awful.
I have the Cowboys losing week 1 to the Buccaneers, losing week 2 to the Chargers, but then 3-game wins here, beating the Eagles, beating the Panthers, beating the Giants, but then losing to the Patriots off the bye week, losing to the Vikings, but then beating the Broncos, then beating the Falcons, but then losing to the Chiefs, and then losing to the Raiders, but then beating the Saints, and then beating the football team, but then losing to the Giants, losing to the football team, losing to the Cardinals, and losing to the Eagles, making Steven proud. I actually have the Cowboys worst out of all of us. I have them at 7-10.
Thank you.
Fully possible.
I like their offense. I think we got Dak, Amari Cooper, CD Lamb.
Yeah, they got weapons everywhere.
Yeah,
We know.
And then their defense is negative
yeah,
7,563,489.
Their defense was bad last year. Like, it was like losing them games. They got Micah Parsons. He's gonna come in and just like
JV team could do better than that.
He's gonna come in and be good right away. But everyone else, I'm really not sure. They addressed like a lot in the draft, but I just don't know if they got people.
Yeah, they
that,
got
like,
a bunch of people.
like,
we'll see if they're good.
I don't know if they can just come in and just murk. I don't know. I know the preseason is preseason, but I'm pretty sure they went like 0-4. But so like I don't know. I know
only up from here.
Yeah, I know they're playing some starters on the defense, but yeah.
Can't hide.
Bro, they're so bad. I'm telling you. They're so fucking bad.
All right, for my NFC East division standings, taking this division, I have the Washington football team. Yet again, 10-7, but not too far behind them. I have the Giants at 8-9, but then in third place I have the Cowboys at 7-10, and at a very confident fourth place in this division I have the Eagles at 3-14.
All right.
You said very confident.
Yeah, that's very confident. So for my NFC East, I have the Giants taking the division at 10-7 with a division record of 4-2. I have the Cowboys behind them at a record of 8-9 with division record of also 4-2. Then I have the football team at a record of 4-13 with a division record of 3-3. Then I have the Eagles sitting at the bottom of the barrel with a record of 2-15.
Bottom of
2-15.
the barrel.
2-15 with the division
Jesus.
record of 1-5. So hey, at least they got a division win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him, Jimmy.
All right. Now the Cowboys winning this division, record of 11-6. I guess the Giants and Eagles are tied with a record of 6-11 and
What-
divisional wins of 3-3.
Wow.
But the Giants have a win against the Eagles, I believe. One more win against them. The Giants are on top. And last place is the Washington football team with 0-17.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like, bro,
Really
even
buried the football team.
like even when I saw my football team at like 4-13, I'm like, it's a little too. I mean, I still don't see them getting positive wins. That's just me though. But I don't know. Like I thought I even had them a little too low. But I don't know. Probably like 6 or 7 wins.
Never
I
too
think
low
they
for
are-
Jimmy.
I can see them getting about max 6 wins this season, max.
Yeah. I mean, they're not the best in. Hold on, let me do mine real quick. So, for my NFC East standings for 2021, I have the Cowboys taking the division at 10-7, and then in second place I have the Giants at 9-8. Third place I have the football team at 8-9, and then fourth place at a moderately confident Philadelphia Eagles at 6-11. Also moderately. Also a division record of 1-5, like Steven, which is kind of funny, beating the Giants because LOL. But like I was saying, the NFC East, like they're all like the same, like overall, like they're all like except for maybe the Eagles, but like they're all like a pretty weird team. So when you have to play each other all the time, just makes for hectic shit.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for our NFC East record predictions. Next time, we're coming down to it. All we got is the NFC West and then playoffs. And then it's already time for some week-by-week predictions. But for now, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. No, it's always up to you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Watch for me. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.